guys, and welcome back to Hither Green TMD in O Gauge. Well, not a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. It's been a quiet fortnight, waiting for quite a few bits and pieces that are in the post. I did, however, receive this. Some brickwork to make the pillars for the front wall of the shed, to start on the shed construction. However, as excellent a product as this is, I forgot something and I made an error with the brick pattern when asked for it. So there is another set of brick in the works, as it were, being made up again with the correct brick pattern for the town. So that was my mistake, so that's delayed. But thank you to Steve for cutting it out for me and giving it another go and squeezing it in with all your other jobs that you've got on. It's much appreciated. And that's Steve of Railway Laser Lines. So yeah, Steve's been great and a big help in my little project. What else? Well, I'm going to take you over to the layout and show you just a couple of little bits of detail that has been put on the layout. Not a lot to do. And then I'll take you on to the main part of this video, which is weathering the ladders, which will complete the yard light project. So see you on the layout in a second. Okay, and basically all I've done is make some bits of litter to spread out on the railway where someone's swept the cabs out, some train lists, and just a couple of bits of paper just to make the place look lived in. There was always bits of white paper dotted about, and that's it. That is all I've done. So that's why there's been a delay in the video. Nothing was published last week. But what we've got to do is these ladders here, they're still a bit black. They all got just painted black and left. So it's time to tone them down a bit and give them a bit of definition, because you can't even see them on the floor. They just blend in. So over to the bench and we'll just give them a quick brief weathering, and I shall show you how I do it. Okay, so here we are back on the workbench, and we have the two ladders which are rather black and lacking definition. So all we're going to use is a bit of light grey and a couple of different rusty brown colours, and this is going to be literally a 2-minute job. So I'll just open the first jar with just a grey colour. I don't think this one's been used for a while, judging by the sediment in the bottom and the bit, but yeah, it's been a while. But that doesn't matter, because we are going to use so little paint for this. We're just going to dry brush. So that'll do for what we need today. And pretty much I can use what is on the stirrer. I'm going to try not to get it on my nail, but we'll just put it there, we'll see what we can do. So anyway, so all we're going to do is a coarse, stiff brush. Just get loaded up with a little bit of paint, bit of tissue paper, and wipe it off. So basically we now have the minimum amount of paint possible. We're just going to go over it roughly and just change the tone from a complete black to a slightly grey, and it's minimum amount of paint on the brush, and just scrub it effectively. It just tones it down, because everything just weathers away from black down to, we do front and back. It sounds like rain outside, I don't know if you can hear it. That's the thing about Australian houses, they've got metal roofs, a lot of them, and ours included. I assume it's because it's cheap and easy, because it definitely doesn't keep the house cool. There, so no, I'm going to need a bit more paint. So it's just a case of scrub it on. Scrub it on, wipe it off, anything, it doesn't really matter. Support brackets and back down the bottom. So there you go. You can see in comparison now, we do one at a time just so you can see the difference. One is a black and one is a more of a light grey, but a bit of a mix of greys. And so that's the first one. I'm not even going to change the colour brush. I'm just going to open that up there. Use the other end of the stirrer for this one. And there's the phone. I'm back in a minute. So we're back. That was the wife phoning up, panicking because the washing's out on the line and it's raining. So quick dispatch of the son out into the garden to go and get it. Anyway, so excuse me. We shall just repeat that. Just a little bit of brown. We're not going to cover the whole thing this time. We're just going to be a bit more varied in where we apply it. A little bit more. Mainly on the rungs of the ladder. You can barely see it. I don't know if it's there or not. I haven't got my glasses on. But yeah, just a bit on, take a bit off. There's definitely some on there now. You can definitely see that. But there's not much. There's not much on there at all. Just a little scrub. There we go. That'll do for the front. Repeat for the back. Get a bit of paint off the stick, off the stirrer, on there, and repeat. It is that simple. Sometimes weathering is not difficult at all. So we'll just gently run that around, a little bit more at the top here. And supports. And that is effectively it. So basically it's not black, that's the important part. And the tones on it vary. Doesn't matter if I handle it and it comes off, because that sort of suits the effect we're after. So we'll do a bit on the last one. Third colour. It's been acrylic over the enamels. This one's a bit darker, doesn't all just mix up that quick. Slowly coming off the bottom of the pot and turning brown. You just see it coming. This is a really dark. There it is. Just come up. I just picked at random 2 colours out of my drawer. See, it just varies the tone. And again, we just get it on the brush. Wipe it off the brush. And scrub a bit in here, try and find bits that are still a bit black. There's any that's slightly over black, but just So nothing generally is a brick. I'm just going to run this down the treads now. Gentle scrub, a bit more paint. Down the treads from the top. And that is it. I hope you can see that there. So we've got greys, blacks and two lots of brown, just dry brushed on, and that in comparison to that. And that is dry brushing. A very, very easy technique. So I shall do the second one and I'll see you back on the layout in a minute. And there we have the finished effect. Weathered in, matches the rest of the telegraph pole, I think. And the light is now complete. Well, there we have it guys, just a quick little video, short update, little job done, ticked off the list. So what we have now to do, because there's not a lot of bonding going on, I'm going to visit my mate Tony tomorrow and his railway that he's building, and then depending on what time I come home, I've got a couple of Bachmann train packs and a train set that I'm just going to get out on the kitchen counter and have a play, a bit of old school, just playing toy trains. So that's my intention tomorrow. So it's still another train day, although not working on the layout. So we'll catch you next time and I'll speak to you soon. Safe modelling. See you.